Now let us learn how to solve a linear equation. Now these are some rules that are to be followed. The first one is that same number or same variable can be added to both left hand side and right hand side. That is, as we are aware, a linear equation is having two sides, right? We have a left hand side and a right hand side. So you can add same number to the left hand side and to the right hand side. You can add the same variable to the left hand side to the right hand side. Next is having the same number that can be subtracted from both left hand side and right hand side. Now again you can subtract the same number from left hand side and right hand side. Now I will give you one example for this. Let us take an example of 3g minus 3 equal to 9. Now this is one linear equation. Now for this linear equation, let us apply the first rule, that is you can add the same number to both side, left side and right hand side. So what do we do here? As this was our question, we can add 3 to both sides. Now this was the question, we are adding 3 here also and to the other side also. What do we get here? We get 3g. Now plus 3 and minus 3 becomes 0. So now we get 9 plus 3 as 12, right? So that is how we can add the same number to left hand side also and to the right hand side also, right? Similar can be done for the case of subtraction also. What we could have done for the same question, I am doing the subtraction part, applying the second rule. Now the question was 3g minus 3. I am going to subtract minus 9 on the left hand side and minus 9 on the right hand side. So what do we get here? Here we get 3g minus 3 plus minus 9. Here both will be added because they are having the same signs. So this becomes 12 and on the right hand side we are left with 0. So by this way we can even subtract the same numbers that are like minus 9 in this case and minus 9 in this case. We are subtracting minus 9 on the left hand side and to the right hand side. So these were the two rules. The third one is that both left hand side and right hand side can be multiplied with same number. Now you can even multiply the left hand side and right hand side but with the same number. Let us take another example. Let's say 5g is equal to 20. Now this is one example given to us. For this example, let us think what we can do. I am planning to multiply both the sides with any number. Say I multiply them with 5. So if I multiply them with 5, my left hand side will become 5 into 5g and right hand side will become 5 into 20. By this way, see, I am multiplying both left hand side and right hand side with the same number, that is 5. The fourth rule is both left hand side and right hand side can be divided with same non-zero number. You cannot divide the number or the sides with 0. Other than 0, you can divide them with any number, but the number should be same for left hand side also and for right hand side also. Let us take the same example. If I want to divide this with the same number, let's say I am dividing the left hand side with 5 and the right hand side also with 5. You can check what do we get. Here we will get simply g equal to 4. So that means we can even apply this rule, dividing the left hand side with 5, dividing the right hand side with 5. So this is how we can apply these 4 rules. Now the fifth one is most important rule, that is transposition. Transposition means changing the position. Now how do we change the position? The positions are to be changed on the basis of equal to sign. The terms that are written on left hand side and the terms that are written on right hand side can change their position. The term written on left hand side can come to the right hand side. The term written to the right hand side can go to the left hand side and so on. So what is the rule for transposition? It is that the term which is having plus sign becomes with the negative sign when it is transposed to the other side. The negative one becomes the plus. The multiplication term, the term that was getting multiplied on one side, on transposing to the other side will become divided, and the one term that is being divided on one side will get multiplied to the other side. I'll show you one very small example for this. Let us take the example 12x is equal to 6. Now, for this example, what do I do for solving the equation? Now, I have to solve this equation. That means I have to find the value of variable such that the value of variable will satisfy this equation. That will be the solution. Now, for finding the solution, what I can do, I can use the transposition method. That is, I can get rid of this 12. Now, this 12 was getting multiplied with x. So, what do? I will transpose it to the other side, but because it was getting multiplied with x over here, when I transpose it to the other side, it will get divided, and on division we know that we have the common factor, we can solve it, we will get 1 by 2. So, x is equal to 1 by 2 is the solution of this equation. You can put the value of 1 by 2 here and check whether left hand side is coming equal to right hand side or not, right? So, similarly you can have so many other examples where your terms will be getting transposed. So, you can either use this method or you can use all these, apply all these rules. There is no such method by which you have to solve the linear equations, but you have all these rules to be applied while solving the equations.